Welcome back. You're still watching SA Today as we look at your story in this hour. The Mokgoro Enquiry in Pretoria has been told that the former National Director of Public Prosecutions had no intention of prosecuting suspended NPA Senior Advocate Nomgcobo Jiba on perjury and fraud charges. Jiba and colleague Lawrence Mrwebi are being probed by the Mokgoro Commission about their fitness to hold office. Yesterday, Jiba's legal team objected to Senior Prosecutor Advocate Jan Ferreira's evidence, arguing that it may prejudice their clients. However, Judge Yvonne Mokgoro earlier today dismissed their application to block Ferreira's evidence. Our reporter Sipho Stuurman has more for us.
Advocate Jiba's legal representative here said, thank you very much. We still don't have clarity on whether the charges have been reinstated by the NPA. Where are we standing?
We are none the wiser. All my client wants is to be given a copy of the formal decision, which we now know, having been confirmed by Advocate Mahema, the spokesperson of the NPA as well, that such a decision has been made. I would hate to speculate about what it is, but what I was told and was confirmed in writing, which I placed before the inquiry, is that that decision was taken into as a decision not to prosecute, and further that such a decision was transferred to Northwest by the NDPP in terms of Section 22(3) of the NPA Act. Whether it was right or wrong or what, that is not an issue for us. All I'm saying is that particular decision would be accompanied by reasons, and we need those reasons to enable us to know how far we go when we cross-examine the witness that is currently testifying.
So it has come to light that the decision has been taken by the NPA not to reinstate the fraud and perjury charges against Advocate Jiba. However, you mentioned there that the office of the acting, that is NDPP, has not yet formally communicated this decision to yourselves and to this inquiry.
That's exactly what I placed on record. And I also placed on record that I made inquiries on the direction of the chair of this inquiry to the national director acting, also to the DPP in Northwest, who we believe is the person who made the decision. He is currently on leave, we're told, but the person who is acting confirmed twice with me today, the last time in writing, that in fact that decision was made. It is sitting in Dr. Ramaite's office, and in terms of the protocol, they are expecting him to communicate with me and the inquiry, and that is where we are. Now, obviously, we've been told that that decision is accompanied by reasons. And obviously, those reasons are important to us to enable us to know how far we go when we cross-examine this particular witness. That is why we allowed our colleagues to go first, as opposed to us, because we want to see what that decision says.
And this is the point I want to get to. Why is this a decision whether to reinstate the charges against Advocate Jiba? Why is it important to this inquiry?
This inquiry is looking into her fitness to hold office. And remember, she was accused of fraud and perjury. It's a no-brainer that in the event where she were to be prosecuted and found guilty of those allegations, it's a no-brainer that she would be unfit. But remember here, we're simply trying to protect our client's rights. If the decision is to prosecute her, well and good, we'll go to court and defend her. But similarly, if the decision is not to prosecute her, we must similarly be told. Because what you're overlooking is that it is not just a decision. It is a decision accompanied by reasons, but nobody knows. And we are all speculating. That's why I said to the chair of the inquiry, I think I'm going to disengage now. You decide what needs to happen, because I've been writing repeatedly on that direction and nobody seems to be saying, here is a copy of the decision. And that's the frustration for my client.
All right, thank you very much, Advocate Majavu. They are representing Advocate Jiba, and he says that it's a frustrating times here at this Mokgoro inquiry, because the NPA seems to be unable to confirm its decision on whether or not it has reinstated charges against Advocate Jiba. Of course, the NPA was forced by the High Court in Pretoria to look at this matter after former NPA head Shaun Abrahams dropped the charges, and then of course the Pretoria court found that decision was incorrect and sent it back to the NPA to relook at into this matter, into these charges. And now, from what we're hearing, is that the NPA has actually taken a decision and that it's not to prosecute. But this decision has not been confirmed by the NPA acting head, that is Dr. Silas Ramaite. So it's confusion. We don't know as where we stand if what is the final decision of the NPA. But the inquiry into the fitness of both Advocate Jiba and Mrwebi continues, and we're expecting more witnesses to come forward as this inquiry goes on.